Hey, KBUZZPOP family! Buckle up, because today's story is the kind of thing that makes you drop your phone, rewind the clip 3 times, and still ask yourself, wait, did that just happen in front of everyone? We've seen romantic scenes in dramas, we've seen playful banter in interviews, but what Jung So-min and Jung Hae did live on stage last night, that was an entirely different level. It all happened at a glittering evening event. You know the kind. A high-profile award ceremony where Korea's biggest stars walk the red carpet looking like they've stepped straight out of a fairy tale. The atmosphere was already buzzing. Fans had camped outside for hours, the media was in full force, and inside the venue, every seat was taken. The golden stage lights bounced off elegant floral arrangements, the MC's voice was smooth and confident, and then came that moment. Please welcome Jung So-min and Jung Hae in. Instantly, the crowd roared. You could feel the excitement ripple through the room. So-min appeared first, gliding across the stage in a champagne gold gown that shimmered with every step. Her hair was softly waved, her makeup glowed under the lights, and she looked every bit the leading lady we all adore. Then, just a heartbeat later, Hae-in followed, tall, poised, dressed in a perfectly tailored black tuxedo that made the crowd collectively swoon. They stood together in the center of the stage, smiling at the audience, but here's the thing, those weren't just polite, we're at work smiles. Their eyes kept meeting in ways that made people in the front row nudge each other and whisper. Something about their body language, relaxed, natural, almost magnetic, felt like it belonged to two people who shared more than just professional history. The MC started with light-hearted questions. How does it feel to be standing together again in front of such a huge crowd? So-min answered sweetly, thanking the fans for their love and support. Her voice carried that warmth she's famous for, the kind that makes you feel like she's speaking to you personally. Then it was Hae-in's turn. He could have given a safe, generic answer, but no. He looked at her for a long second and said, "It's always an honor, but tonight feels more special than usual." That one sentence, fans caught it instantly. The way he said it, the subtle shift in his tone, the tiny upward curve at the corner of his lips. Twitter lit up within seconds. "More special than usual," one fan posted, adding 15 heart-eyed emojis. Others started making GIFs of that exact moment, zooming in on his expression. But the real explosion came just a few minutes later. The MC announced they had a special surprise for the audience. So-min and Hae-in would be performing a short romantic scene live on stage, a little treat for everyone who had loved their past drama together. The fans went wild. People pulled out their phones, ready to record every millisecond. The lights softened, a gentle piano melody played, and the two of them stepped closer. Their dialogue began, playful at first, with Hae-in teasing her and So-min giving him that mock-annoyed smile. Then, mid-scene, it happened. Hae-in reached out, sliding one arm around her waist and pulling her in for a hug. Now, let me be clear, this wasn't one of those quick, stiff actor at an award show hugs. This was warm, lingering, with both of them clearly comfortable in each other's arms. So-min rested her head briefly on his shoulder, and you could hear the audience gasp, even over the music. Fans were squealing, clapping, and some were literally standing up in disbelief. And then, the moment that broke the internet. As they slowly pulled apart, So-min glanced up at him, smiling in that way that lights up her entire face. Without hesitation, and completely off script, judging by Hae-in's surprised blink, she leaned in and kissed him on the cheek. Yes, right there, in front of the cameras. The crowd went berserk. Screams filled the hall, the MC's jaw literally dropped, and Hae-in himself? He froze for a split second, then broke into the biggest grin we've ever seen from him at a public event. You could practically see him fighting the urge to laugh out of pure joy. Within minutes, fan cams of the hug-and-kiss moment started flooding social media. TikTok was drowning in slowed-down edits with sparkly filters and heart animations. Instagram Reels replayed the kiss from multiple angles. Twitter, or X, depending on what you call it these days, had Jung So-min and Jung Hae in trending worldwide. Fans captioned the clips with everything from "this is not acting" to "they're basically confirming it without confirming it." And you know what made it even more intriguing? Neither of them tried to downplay it afterward. They didn't rush to explain it away, didn't awkwardly avoid eye contact. Instead, they continued the rest of the appearance smiling, laughing, and, yes, sneaking in a few more glances that had fans convinced there was a whole story behind those few seconds on stage. Backstage reports later claimed that even staff members were surprised. One crew member told a journalist, "That kiss wasn't in the script. It was all So-min." And Hae-in's reaction? 100% real. That little insider detail sent shivers down the fandom spine. By the time the night ended, shipping hashtags were dominating every platform. Fan art started appearing, some of it ridiculously fast, like people had drawn it before the event even ended. Others were writing entire threads analyzing their past interactions, piecing together moments from interviews, behind-the-scenes videos, and variety shows. It was like the entire fandom had collectively turned into detectives overnight. And here's the kicker. Jung So-min herself posted an Instagram story hours later, just a simple backstage picture of her and Hae-in laughing together, no caption, just a heart emoji. That one heart emoji became the subject of 1,000 comment threads. Now the big question everyone's asking, was this just a spontaneous moment between two close friends and co-stars, or was it a subtle, very public way of telling the world there's something more? Fans are divided, but one thing's for sure. This will go down as one of the most replayed, most talked about award show moments in recent memory. So tell me, KBUZZPOP fam, if you were in that audience last night, would you be screaming, crying, fainting, or all three? Because honestly, after seeing those clips, I'm pretty sure most of us would need an oxygen tank.